Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sportsdom coming back with another video. And this is my New York Giants at Buffalo Bills Sunday Night Football Week 6 post-game recap. So the Buffalo Bills improved to 4-2 on the season. The New York Giants fall to 1-5 as the Bills win 14-9 over the New York Giants. This game was sloppy. They really couldn't get anything. It's hard to do anything when the opposing team's coach and general manager know your playbook, like Brian Daboll and Joe Shane know our playbook. Because Brian Daboll was our offensive coordinator and Joe Shane was our assistant GM. So Josh Allen was 19 of 30, 169 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. James Cook had 14 carries, 71 yards. Latavius Murray, 12 carries, 45 yards. Josh Allen, 2 carries, 11 yards. Damian Harris, 1 carry, 1 yard. Stephon Diggs in receiving had 10 catches, 10 receptions for 100 yards. Gabriel Davis, 3 receptions, 21 yards. Dawson Knox, 3 receptions, 17 yards. Quentin Morris, 1 reception, 15 yards, and a touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 1 reception, 13 yards. Deontay Hardy, 1 reception, 3 yards, and a touchdown. Defense. Taron Johnson had 15 tackles, 6 assists. Terrell Bernard had 12 tackles, 3 assists. Dorian Williams, 10 tackles, 4 assists. Christian Benford, 9 tackles, 1 assist. Micah Hyde, 5 tackles, 1 assist. Jordan Poyer, 5 tackles, 3 assists. Greg Russo, 4 tackles, 1 assist. AJ Epinesa had 3 tackles, 2 assists, and 1 sack. Kaiir Elam, 3 tackles, 1 assist. Saran Neal, 2 tackles. Leonard Floyd, 2 tackles, and a sack. Shaq Lawson, 1 tackle. James Cook, 1 tackle. Poona Ford, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Jordan Phillips, 1 tackle. Punt returns. Deontay Hardy had 1 punt return for 3 yards. Tyler Bass, in kicking, he was 0 for 2 in field goals, missed both of them wide right. 2 for 2 on extra points. Sam Martin had 3 punts for 127 yards. His longest was 52 and had 1 inside the 20. They can't play like that against New England. They really can't. And Tyrod Taylor was 24 of 36 for 200 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Saquon Barkley had 24 carries for 93 yards. Tyrod Taylor, 5 carries, 24 yards. Matt Breida, 4 carries, 13 yards. Gray had 1 carry for 2 yards. Receiving, Darius Slayton, 4 receptions for 69 yards. Robinson, 8 receptions, 62 yards. Devin Waller, 5 tackles, 5 receptions, 43 yards. Hyatt, 3 receptions for 21 yards, and Saquon Barkley, 4 receptions, 5 yards. Okereke had 11 tackles, 3 assists, and 1 forced fumble. McFadden had 7 tackles, 4 assists, and an interception. McKinney had 6 tackles, 1 assist. Adoree Jackson, 6 tackles. Williams, 6 tackles, 2 assists. Pinnock, 4 tackles, 2 assists. Hawkins, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Holmes, 2 tackles, 1 assist. Belton, 2 tackles. Ward, 2 tackles. Flott, 2 tackles. Nunez Roches, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Robinson, 1 tackle. Kayvon Thibodeau, 1 tackle. Banks, 1 tackle. Lawrence, 1 tackle. Carlos Basham, 1 tackle, 1 assist. Kick returns. Campbell had 1 return for 21 yards. Gray had 1 return for 3 yards. Punt returns. Gray had 2 returns for 4 yards. Kicking, Graham Gano was 3 for 3 in field goals. His longest was 43. And punting, Gillian had 4 punts for 202 yards. His longest was 64 and had 2 inside the 20. 14-9, Bills win. It's kind of hard to do anything when the opposing team's coach and GM, like I said, know your playbook. But it was Sunday Night Football. It was Color Rush in Buffalo. 14-9, the Bills come out victorious. Um, and on the last play of the game, Tyrod Johnson got away with some tugging on the jersey. Not only was there holding, but it was also pass interference. But they weren't going to call 2 PIs in a row. So, got to fix it. I don't know what is up with this offense lately. They didn't have a good offensive game last week in London against the Jaguars. And this week, they almost lose to the crappy Giants. But I knew this could be a trap game because Brian Daboll and Joe Shane do know so much about the Buffalo Bills. They do know so much about Josh Allen, and they do know a lot of our playbook. That's why we couldn't get anything going, and that's why this team looked the way they did against the Giants. We have to rebound big in New England next week. It's a division rival. We have to go 2-1 in the division. We cannot lose to Mac Jones and the New England Patriots, just like we almost lost to Tyrod Taylor and the New York Giants. That would have been mean we lost to both New Jersey teams, but we pulled out the win, 14-9. They said that the New York Giants were the biggest underdog, I thought he said, in history. But they were a huge underdog and only lose by 5 to the Buffalo Bills. I think that they were only close because of the information they knew, and they knew our playbook. And you're not. Teams have said they're not going to change their playbook just because they lose a player or coach that knows their playbooks. They don't do that. But, like I said, Brian Daboll and Joe Shane, he knew too much about Josh Allen because he developed Josh Allen. He knows this defense. He's practiced against this defense. He knows the offense, and he knows the playbook. Tough to do anything against people that know that information because they can use it against you. And that's what Brian Daboll and Joe Shane were doing tonight on Sunday Night Football. They were using our own playbook, and stopping us. They probably practiced it all week, and they basically knew everything Josh was going to do. But he did throw 2 touchdown passes. He did have an interception because Dawson Knox overran his route. But anyway, good win. I'll take it. This is a game we should have lost. This is a game we should have lost. They should have lost 2 in a row and be 3-3 right now. But I'll take 4-2. We got to keep up with the Miami Dolphins. They play the Philadelphia Eagles next Sunday, who just lost to the New York Jets. So the Philadelphia Eagles are going to be a very angry, pissed off team. And the Cleveland Browns took down the San Francisco 49ers. So, no more undefeated teams. Next week in New England, and then we play on Thursday Night Football, home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, we got to basically prepare for 2 games at once. We got to prepare for the New England Patriots on Sunday, and then we got to prepare for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday. So it's like a double prep week. We got to practice for both games. So that is going to be interesting. But the Bills have done it the last couple years, and I think they'll do it again this year. They'll beat New England. They'll beat Tampa Bay. I think, and then they got Denver after that. Or Denver's coming up, but I think they do have Denver after that. Uh, but we have to win next week in New England, and we can't play like we played the last couple weeks. Uh, we should have had more points. Oh, it's after Tampa Bay, we go to Cincinnati, and then it's home against the Broncos. So, uh, yeah. Uh, After New England, we got 2 primetime games in a row, 3 primetime games in a row, because we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Thursday night. Then we got Sunday night. It's either Sunday or Monday night football against the Cincinnati Bengals, and then Monday night football against the Broncos. Um, and then our other night game is against the Los Angeles Chargers at SoFi Stadium. So whatever is wrong with this offense, we got to fix it. And it's a win. A win is a win. I'll take it. But I don't ever want to see that kind of performance ever again. I'm going to give them a pass because Brian Daboll and Joe Shane knew all that information about us. Get over this win. Get over this close game to one of the worst teams in football. And let's go beat the New England Patriots in New England, in Foxborough, Massachusetts, next Sunday. Guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Bills. Stay tuned for my Arizona Diamondbacks at Philadelphia Phillies and LCS Game 1 preview. Go Bills. Beat the Patriots. Man, this win wasn't pretty. We'll take it 14-9 over the New York Giants. Go Bills. Let's beat the Patriots.